Good afternoon. This evening's segment, we're over here in Cocoa Beach on the Indian River. We're going to be going over the kata Matsukaze. Matsukaze was renamed by Kenwa Mabuni. When Mabuni Sensei went from Okinawa to Japan, in order not to offend the ruling class, he renamed the form Wankan, which meant king's crown, to Matsukaze, wind through the pines. So Matsukaze is one of only a couple of forms that begins to the right side. Most forms begin with to the left, so we can practice the left equally as well as the right. Matsukaze. Hey! On Matsukaze, we begin. Steps out to yoi. Shuto to the right. The same thing to the left. As we pull, we elbow block to the front. Trap. Break. Eye point.
Today we'll be teaching Matsukaze kata, and we're going to do it move by move. To start, Kyosuke, feet together, bow, sunny, yoi. Matsukaze, looks to the right, cat stance, nice hand. To the left, cat stance, nice hand. Pull, elbow. Blocking with the elbow, shift to a horse stance, punch, punch. Load, stepping forward, and X block high. Pull to the middle, double hammer fist. Turn to the left, knife hand block 1, knife hand block 2, knife hand block 3. Pressing block, brain stance, back hand. Have to take grab. Stepping to full stance, hammer fist, pressing block, front stance punch, forward stance backhand block, front stance punch, stepping behind, low block, reverse punch, stepping forward, knife hand block 2, pressing block, Crane stance, back hand block. Takeki. And do a horse stance, parent fist. Pressing block, front stance punch. Horse stance, back hand block, front stance punch. Turning to the front, low block, step punch, kiai. Turning behind, low block punch. Front snap kick. Punch. Front snap kick. Punch. Front snap kick. Punch. Stepping out, before stance. Scooping block, and step to the way. You okay? You getting ready? One time from the rear. Natsukaze. Okay, wait. Funny. Good. To the right, right hand block. To the left, right hand. Stepping out, always. Punch. Pull. Stepping out. Grab. Pull. Break. Right hand block each. Move. Punch. Pressing block. Back hand block. Repeat. Hammer fist. Pressing block punch. Back hand block. Punch. Turning low block punch. Right hand block each. Right hand block knee. Pressing block. Back hand block. Hammer fist, block punch, block, punch. Low block punch. Go. Turning backwards, low block punch. Front snap kick, punch. Front snap kick, punch. Front snap kick, punch. Yeah. Stepping behind. Okay. Come in. Okay. Okay. And one time quick. I will try to teach the correct timing of each move, which is important when you're doing your kata in the dojo for synchronization or for competition. Matsukaze is an excellent kata for intermediate to advanced level competitors. Eat. One time from the rear. Aye. Now what some of the moves are doing in Matsukaze. Evasive technique. Instead of turning into the block, stepping away from the block. Away. Elbow block. Knee-san. Stepping. Block. Grab. Pull. Pulling everything to your center. That's from your center comes balance and power. So as you block your opponent's punch, grabbing it, pulling it in to the middle, which could be twisting the wrist and pulling it down, locking them to take care of two opponents on each side, hammer fist, or separating the grip. So as they come in, opponent grabs your throat or your head, both arms, wrist one, wrist two, pulling down, pulling apart, turn, block, each. This technique here, as you block, press one. So you block the first punch. Each second punch comes in knee, spear hand, sun. Third punch comes in other hand, shi, go, pull as you hammer fist. Blocks first punch, second punch, counter strike, third punch. Towards the end, this move here. So you step across each knee. Either Urikanuchi, back fist strike, down for the finish and pull, or evading to the side to scoop the Nwashigiri round kick behind the leg. When you do this kata, it's short, so try not to rush through it and go very, very fast. For beginners, a kata that's very similar to Matsukaze is Ansan, kind of getting the basis of turning in the cat stance and doing combinations in the cat stance using backhand block, dropping block, wrist rising block, and those kinds of techniques. Ansan means defense three ways. Lift, grab, shoulder, load, scissors one, rail punch, round punch, 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 pull, step, lift, pull, sweeping block, punch, dropping block, rising block, right hand, punch, dropping block, rising block, right hand, turn, to the right, low block, high punch, center punch, back hand block, dropping block, rising block, step across, turn, low block, high punch, under punch, back hand block, dropping block, rising block, nice hand, to the rear, right foot, low block, high punch, center punch, back hand block, dropping block, rising block, nice hand, turn, left hand punch, yeah. Hey, one time from the rear. Ansan, for 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Last note is for your stances. When you're doing your kata for competition, a lot of the stances that you see will be really long or wide stances. These are not necessarily practical, so the things that you want to make sure is that your placement is correct. When you're doing a stance, pay attention to tightness of the core and where your hips are located, so that they're straight up and down, and that your head is also straight up and down, that you're not leaning back or forward too far. Try to reach the top of your head upward, especially in cat stance. Tend to have students want to arch the back like this to correct the jutting of the hips backwards. Just focus on placing your weight dead center and lifting the top of the head to make your cat stance straight up and down. That way you don't find yourself leaning or overcorrecting by pointing to the back. Same thing with your horse stances. It's common for students to want to overcompensate for their lack of flexibility in their legs when making a horse stance to push the rear out. Focus on putting your hips correctly and feeling your weight in your legs as you go here. This will increase your mobility coming out of the stance quickly. So when you're here punching, you should be able to quickly move. If you feel yourself with resistance, your stance may be too wide for you and your flexibility. So make sure that you feel connected with your body and limitations that you have for your current flexibility level when doing your stances, but also making sure that they're done with proper placement. So cat stance, if this is your cat stance, you'll feel that weight on this rear leg. So push with this ball of your foot and it will increase your stability in the front leg. Same thing with horse stance. If you're here and you feel like it's hurting or your knees are slipping, push the weight to the outside of the feet, bounce, feel that in your legs, and then reach your head up instead of arching your back or leaning. You tend to want to lean when you're struggling with the legs. Here. So now practice Matsukaze one time extremely slow with proper placement, and then one time fast afterwards, and see if you feel the difference. Keep the head level as you move through your stances. Feel your legs as you shift the weight from one foot to the other, keeping the head at a level distance. And as you turn through the stances, feel that comfortable baseline and stay it throughout the kata. As you move up and down, your balance shifts and your stances become less effective. So now, at home, practice your kata one time very slow and feel the weight shift from leg to leg and stretch the top of your head to make correct posture. And then practice your kata fast without thinking about it and see how it works for you. Until next class. Kyosuke, otagai ni rei.